Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we have another thrift haul to resell on eBay and Poshmark. This is also going to be an outerwear haul. Alright, so like I said, it is mainly outerwear, but I am going to start with a couple accessories that I found this week. This is another like westerny engraved metal belt. You can see it's got a little bit of wear, but I sell belts like this all the time. This one has these little details throughout the length of the belt, so I really like that. It's braided leather. I got this at a half-off day at Ohio Thrift, so I only paid $2.50. I'm thinking I'll probably list this somewhere between $25 and $30. Next is a belt by Johnston & Murphy. You probably know this brand because they make shoes, and that's what they are most known for. So when I came across the belt, I thought that it would probably be good. They do really good leather work. This interested me because it says it's made out of aniline kipskin shoulders, made in the USA, size 34. So I don't know what this type of leather is, but apparently it's a specialized leather, so that should help to sell it. And it's just a leather belt with some fabric detail throughout. I got this at the same store during the same sale, so I paid $2.50. And for this one, I need to do comps on that particular kind of leather, but I'm thinking probably $30 or $35 on this belt. Moving on to jackets, I got this jacket at a VOA in my area, so I did not get this half off. This was $2.99. It's by a brand called Think Tank, which I'd never heard before, but I looked it up because I really like the style of the jacket. So this is a women's size extra small. I did look on the fabric content, and this is real leather detail, and then it's got like a denim material here. Another good indicator that you should look an item up is if there's branding on the buttons. If a company took the time to brand their buttons, chances are it's probably a good brand that is well made. So I just really like the style of this one. I like that it was a mix between leather and other fabric. So looking at comps for this brand tends to do pretty well in leather goods. But from what I saw on eBay, the items I was seeing by this brand were not jackets. So I think I'm going to price mine a little bit up and accept offers and just kind of make up my own price. Right now I'm thinking I'll probably list this for $45 with offers. This jacket needs a good lint roll, but I really liked the pattern on this. This is just a women's fleece jacket by Ralph Lauren. I picked this up at VOA too. I paid $6 for it, so a little bit up. This is a women's size medium. And it's just got this really fun Western, almost like Fair Isle print, I guess. I'll probably put both in the title. But it's a multicolor fleece jacket. And the back's pretty plain, except that the collar is also that multicolor. I'm thinking I'll probably list this one for $35. Next is a vintage sweatshirt. So I'll just kind of show you the graphic here. This is a main graphic, and it's got some birds on it. I just thought it was really cool. It looked vintage to me. It's kind of like this vintage green blue color. When I'm looking at vintage, because I'm not very familiar with it, I always look towards the bottom. Usually it's on the bottom right. But on this one, it was on the left, so I always look for some kind of dating. So I can't make this out, but I think it's 1986 or 1984. The brand appears to be called Liberty Graphics, but just because, again, like I said, I am new to trying to do vintage, I always make sure to play it safe and look for something with dating on it until I feel comfortable identifying other things on vintage. This is a Hanes branded, and look how old that tag is. And then it's just plain on the back. I've been picking up a lot of graphic sweatshirts. This is one of many. I hope I didn't show this one to you already because this looks like another one that I had. But I'm thinking probably $30 or $35, and then I'll put offers on it. The thing with vintage sweatshirts is it's probably going to be a longer tail item, but I think it brings a lot of attention to the store. And I forgot to say, but that last sweatshirt, I only paid it $1 for. Next is this North Face jacket. I looked up the style number on the inside on Google, and this is called, I believe, the Solita jacket. This is in really excellent condition. It's got the branding here, really nice purple color, and then it's got the contrasting fleece. I did have to give this a wash because the inside of the fleece had, I don't know if it was makeup or what it was, but had a lot of discoloration inside, but almost all of that came out. So this is a women's size large. This is the back of the jacket. It's got the branding on the back, which is a good sign. And then this is called a beaked hood. So I made sure to put that in my title. Currently, I believe I have this listed at $75. So let me tell you a little bit about comping this item. So first of all, as I said, I had to search the style name on the inside. When one of my listers listed this, I think they put it for $40, and they put it for that much because they looked up women's North Face insulated rain jackets instead of finding the exact style name. So if you sell North Face, make sure to look up the style name because it could be something more unique and bring a lot more money. So I looked up the style name and it was called Solita, and I did a quick eBay comp search and there wasn't a whole lot there. So what I did is I went on over to Poshmark, which is my second highest grossing platform, and I did a sold search there, and there was a lot more information on there, and they were all about the 70, 75-ish mark. So I went ahead and listed this on eBay for $75, and I put it also cross-listed onto Poshmark. So between the two platforms, I think it should sell pretty quickly. And if you are ever doing comps and you don't see a lot, just do a quick Google search, go to the shopping tab. You'll probably see some pre-owned on other platforms, or if you're comfortable with Poshmark, you can look them up on there. Now for this North Face jacket, I believe I paid like $14.99 maybe. I paid a little bit up for it. I believe I paid $14.99, but I did look up really quickly on Google while I was in the store that style name, so I knew that it was going to sell for a pretty high amount and hopefully very quickly. So that is why I paid up for this item. Next is this really interesting jacket. This I think is a women's, but I need to do more research. The pattern is really cool, kind of like I don't know, it's got kind of a sheen to it. Definitely an interesting pattern. The brand is called Overmeyer, which if you've been watching my haul videos, you know I picked up a different Overmeyer jacket. This one I paid half off, so I paid $3 for it. Okay, this is a women's. It's a lady size 12. And so it's got this like, I'll have to look, but I think it's polyester. Nope, it's nylon. Nylon on the outside, and then it's got the insulation and then some fleece detailing. This brand is mainly for like winter ski jackets. Typically, if you can find an interesting piece like this one, they can go for a high profit. Now, I haven't looked up comps for this exact orange one, but I think just off the top of my head, I'll probably list this for like $65, maybe more, depending on how comps look on this jacket. This next jacket is just a soft hoodie, and what drew my attention to this was the print on it. So I really liked the mix of the solid color block and then the print right here. Now, I couldn't tell what the brand was, but if you see this zipper, see how it can flip all the way over? Not always, but that's typically a good sign that it's a reversible jacket. So this is a reversible jacket. Whenever you can't find the brand tag and then you have a zipper like this, it's probably reversible. So when that happens, I always check pockets. So sometimes there's pockets on both the front and the back. This one doesn't have pockets on the front, but it does have pockets on the inside, so I felt around for it. And this is by Oakley. Now, Oakley stuff retail, I mean, they price their stuff high. Resale value for it isn't as high, but I picked this one up because I got it so inexpensively. I only paid a couple bucks for it. And this is a size small. I think actually that this is a men's hoodie based on how big it looks being a size small, but I will do more research on that. But yeah, it is just a longer length hoodie by Oakley. I'm thinking I'll probably list this for about $30, but it should be a quick flip. All right, next is this Faux Suede long coat in a blush color by Marla Wen. Here is the tag. This is a size 3X. I have sold dresses by this brand before and they've done pretty well. I got this half off, so I paid $4.50 for it. This is nice because it has snap buttons, so I'll make sure to put that in the title. It's a really nice blush color. It's got the pockets. I picked this up solely because I've sold this brand before and it's done well. I haven't done extensive comps on this yet, but I'm thinking I'll probably ask $35 to $40 for this jacket. All right, this next jacket is a packable down jacket. It's got ribbing throughout it, pockets. It's a longer length. And this is by Eddie Bauer, and it's a women's size medium. I got this for half off, so I paid $6.50 for it. Now, for some of you that might be paying up, but I know that I can sell these for about at least $40. Anywhere between $40 and $60 usually is what I can get for this kind of a jacket from Eddie Bauer. So when I am listing this, I'm going to make sure to put Eddie Bauer lightweight packable down jacket in my title, and usually that's going to bring the buyer very, very quickly. This probably needs a little bit of a wash, so I'm going to throw this in the washer first. And one thing to also look for is whenever you see this, that is the fill power inside of it, basically the warmth weight. If you see this, you're probably looking at something that's worth a little bit more. So with that in mind, that is why I picked up this jacket. I will do more research on this, but I'm thinking I'll probably list this jacket for about $50. Okay, this isn't outerwear, but it is something that I picked up this week. Look at this crazy print on this. I'm pretty sure that this is vintage because everything I looked up in this brand was listed as vintage, but that doesn't always mean anything, so I've got to do my research. This is by Daniel Karen, and it is a men's size medium. I only paid $2 for this, and whenever I come across really wacky, interesting sweaters like this, no matter what the brand is, I'll usually pick it up. If it's something I can consider a Western print. So I will put Western in my title. And it is just plain on the back. I'll probably list this for about $30. Next is this jacket. I went back and forth on this. So I thought about getting it, thought about not getting it. I went back to the rack like a few times. So this is a Nautica men's soft leather jacket. The color is really nice. I like to pick up this, I think it's called like chestnut, or it is a men's size 44. This is definitely vintage. I paid $10 for it, which is why I kind of went back and forth. And also, I'm hesitant to pick up leather jackets because they tend to sit if you don't get the right piece. I've been having a little bit of luck with them, so I've been experimenting a little bit more with leather jackets. This one also has some light discoloration in certain places because of its age. So because of that reason, I went back and forth. This is just really quality, and after doing some comps, I saw that there were quite a few that had gone about like a little under $100, and because of that, I decided to take a chance on it and pick it up. Also, the color that I have, I didn't see listed, so I think I might be able to ask more for it. And I'm going to take some leather cleaner and see if I can get some of this out. But even if not, I'll still list it. It's got some branding on the back. Right now, with what I have, I'm thinking I'll probably list this for $85 with offers set on it. All right, and next is something I picked up based on key factors. This is the last item of this haul. This is by Abercrombie and Fitch, and it is a men's jacket. Size medium. They put it in the women's section, but it's definitely a men's. This I paid half off for, so I paid $4. It's got some flannel contrast to it. So here's the reasons I picked it up. So first of all, it's corduroy, which can be really popular depending on the style. It's also a full zip, and then it has toggles. So these are called toggles. Whenever a coat has toggle like this, it's also called a duffel coat. So I'll put both of those in my title. The toggles have leather on them and then wood, which is a good sign that it's quality made. Again, with the corduroy, it's a duffel coat, has pockets. It's by Abercrombie and Fitch, which is a more well-known brand. Here's the back. So because of those reasons, I decided to comp it in the store. Now, I still did my comps because with a brand like Abercrombie and Fitch, you just don't know what you're going to get. So I did look up Abercrombie. I can't remember if I searched toggle coat or duffel coat, but I looked up one of those and the comps were really good. Sell-through rate was really good. I'm thinking I'll probably list this for between $40 and $50. All right, guys, so that is the end of today's haul. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this new format of doing haul videos. I think it's a lot easier for everybody. I've gotten some feedback that some people do like it, but I haven't heard much, so let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next haul video.